question number 1. In triangle ABC, right angle at B. So be careful with this, alright? If they say right angle at C, then C has to be 90 degree, alright? So if you can see here, I drew this right triangle here, B, right? Because the question says B, this B is 90 degree. They've given us two sides, AB and BC. We're also to find the value of number 1 and 2. So before we do that, we have to know this third side, alright? How do you do that? By using the Pythagoras theorem. What does the Pythagoras theorem say? It says that the longest side, if you look here, longest side is what? AC, right? The square of the longest side, so AC square equals sum of the squares of the other two sides. What are the other two sides? AB and BC. As you can see, AB, they have already given us 24. So sum of the squares, right, is for AB square, okay? And same thing with BC. BC is how much? 7, but square, so it is 7 square. Now after I put the value, start multiplying. 24 square means what? You have to multiply 24 2 times, and then you're going to get 576. Same thing, 7 square means multiply 7 2 times. 7 into 7 is 49, alright? And once I add them, I'm going to get root over 600. I'm going to get 625. The square went to the other side, so I'm going to get root of, alright? Now let's start finding all the factors of 625. 5 ones are 5, then 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25, then 5 5s are 25, and then 5 one time, right? So clearly I can say that see that it is a square root of 25. 625 is a square root of 25, alright? So now if you look here, I know all the three sides, 24, 7 and 25. Now let's start putting the values here. Now be very careful here, right? The question says sine A cos A, right? That means my theta is at A, which means, like I said, nothing happens to the hypotenuse. The longest side will be the longest side, but this BC will become your perpendicular and AB becomes your base, right? So sine A perpendicular by hypotenuse. My perpendicular is how much? Perpendicular is 7. Then my hypotenuse, the longest side, is 25. So I put the value. Let's do the same thing. Cos A, base by hypotenuse. So my base is how much? Base is 24. Then my hypotenuse, the longest side, is 25. Now let's do the Roman number 2 again. This time, where's our theta? Theta is at C, right? Sin C, cos C. So what does it mean? You can see I've already written here. So hypotenuse, nothing happens, but now this becomes your perpendicular and this becomes your base. So what are the two sides for sin C? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. My perpendicular is 24 and then my hypotenuse is 25, which I've already written for us. Then cos C is base by hypotenuse, right? If you look here, base is how much? 7. Then my hypotenuse is 25. So 7 by 25, which is our answers.